All right, so here's the interpretation for Dan. He was running across the backyard, chasing a balloon. I could see he was gonna trip over a bike. I yelled out, "Stop! Look out!" But he couldn't hear me. I had to watch him fall and hurt himself. It's a nasty cut. Your kid's about to get hurt. You scream out, but can't stop him. His birthday party's tomorrow. Happy birthday. If you could have any present for your birthday, what would it be? I know. He just wants to clean it. It's a lousy way to meet the new doctor, isn't it? When did Adam begin to lose his hearing? About 2 years ago. He doesn't wear hearing aids. They stopped working. Now, is that total hearing loss? His deafness is not a problem. I've accepted it. Adam's been signing since he was little. His mother is deaf. Mommy taught you to sign, right? She tells him his hands are magic, right? How's his speech? He doesn't speak anymore. We used to talk all the time, but he seems to have stopped speaking to me. Maybe I should call Laura. She's at work. She teaches deaf children. When did he stop speaking? 6 months ago. It's the letter M. May 11th, to be exact. May 11th, Mother's Day. What's that? It means he turned off his voice. He might turn it back on if he could hear himself speak. We can't reverse what God does, right? Sometimes we can. Have you ever heard the cochlear implant? We have dialogue after the party. I'm just thinking about his knee. That's all. All the way down, Did you like your birthday party? It was great seeing all your friends here. His mommy called. She said he didn't feel well. Sure he does. Still likes you. The boy next door. Yes, the hearing boy next door. I'll handle this, okay? You're a wonderful boy. Don't you ever forget it. You're the most important thing in the world to me. As you grow up, you're going to have many friends, some deaf, some hearing. Me? Yes, of course. I have a lot. Well, I mean, now that I think about it, I used to. How's your knee? Still hurt? He's got computer baseball cards now, all on a CD-ROM. Clicks mouse, gets his favorite player, 1,000,000 stats, full color, highlights of each player's career. Adam is not deaf in cyberspace. Technology is a great equalizer. It's the beauty of it. Hearing is not an issue on the internet. It's all just pure data, pure information, pure communication. They now have a computer that reads ASL. You sign into the monitor. The computer reads your signs with visual sensors and translates it into digital. Signals. Sorry, earlier data was not this. I got confused. Data is that. And when a player strikes out, the umpire yells out real loud, "You're out." Can you do that? Use your voice, big and loud. "You're out." Come on, use your voice. You can do it. You're out. He has a new doctor now. He's hearing. What does that have to do with it? When God made Laura, He made no mistakes. He's never truly accepted me. He tolerates me. I know I have heard this horror stories. Of course, it's prejudice. It can lie dormant for years, like a virus. Adam is not all right. Maybe there is. What if the next time the yellow balloon leads him into traffic?
Attention in the building. Gage Taylor, please come to the front office. Gage Taylor, please come to the front office. Thank you.
He can't hear cars. He can't hear me yell stop. How do you know?
Attention in the building. Jake Bear, if you're in the building, please come to the front office. Jake Bear.
I know I want him to have every opportunity available to him. Is it? What if we were given the ability, the power to change the direction of his life? When I spoke to the new doctor, he said we have an option. That we have the unique opportunity to choose whether Adam is cochlear implant. The doctor said Adam's a good candidate for one. It's not like that anymore. These implants today are small and harmless. You can barely see them. Or is this doctor? Dr. Flint. Apparently, he's got all the answers. Let's go see him. Just find out what the options are. Because what if tiny computer chip can make our boy hear again? You mean you're happy the way he is? You always wanted a deaf child. Now you have. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm saying, what harm does it do to meet Dr. Flint? Talk to him for Adam's sake. He doesn't even know they exist. The older he gets, the less effective the implant will be. To give him one basic human sense nature wants all of us to have. All I want is for Adam to have the best shot at life that he can. I'm his family too. It's not just you and Adam in a secret club and me on the outside. Let's just meet with Dr. Flint on Friday. Yes. At 3:45. Yes. What? No. I'm keeping mine open. Can you? Dr. Flint is asking you a question. You okay? Both your parents are hearing impaired. If Adam gets an implant, how long before he gets his hearing back? Implants do not restore normal hearing. They do not cure hearing loss. You're the first hearing impaired parent I've had in my office for implant information. Prejudice? A cochlear implant translates sound into signals that are transmitted to your child's brain. Then he hears. Yes, then he hears. That's right. So after Adam is programmed, he will have his hearing back, a degree of hearing. He will never be normal hearing child. He's our son. He'll always be our son. And what do I say if he looks up at me and says, "Daddy, you had the chance to get some of my hearing back, and you did nothing." What do I say then? Sorry, sweetheart, it wasn't politically correct. This is a big decision for both of you. You need to talk privately. I suggest that you not discuss this with Adam until the two of you are in agreement. That was like a scene from The Exorcist. Interpreting you for me is like being possessed. I'm speaking your thoughts, your feelings, outcomes, all this stuff. I have to say it, feel it. Why did you agree to come here if you hate it so much? Adam is slipping away from me, out of my world. It is our world. But with Adam, it's different. Yes, with Adam, we have to decide together as parents what would be best for him, not us. We'll cross that bridge. Why? Yes? What is it? You're welcome. No, wait. Every year, we sit at the table and tell each other what we're thankful for. Who wants to go first? Okay. So what are you thankful for? Okay. I get the idea. Actually, it's here. I'll clear the table. You can go play in your room now. I'm giving Adam his bath. When? You did nothing wrong. Because they love you. No. Just surprised. You spoke. I'm very proud of you. There are no pages. What happened? We don't have a dog. There are no pages. Pinocchio. Once upon a time, there was a man. He was very lonely. And what this man wanted more than anything in the world was a son who was a real boy. Instead, he had only a puppet. So the lonely man pretended that the puppet was a real boy, but it wasn't the same. What he wanted was a boy who could laugh, sing, go to the movies like other kids, listen to symphonies, hear the ball games on the radio, talk to his dad like a real boy. They didn't tell me you're deaf. Well, yes. No, of course not. I just wasn't expecting. I'm a little thrown. That's all. Talking to a deaf therapist, a female deaf therapist, feels, I don't know, unfair. I'm sorry we wasted your time today. When I find out what's going on with her, perhaps we can reschedule. But
Faith Chrysostomo, you are in the building. Please come to the
I
front
thought
office.
the whole
Faith
idea
Chrysostomo, please come to the front office.
of this meeting was for you to assess Laura and I as a couple. If she's not here, she can't tell us how she feels about the implant. No. Retaliation. That's right. The battle lines have been drawn. We need to focus on what's best for Adam. It's got nothing to do with her. He's my son too. No one seems to remember that. Is it a sin to want my son to hear again? I want my son to hear music, to speak on the phone, to say no to a stranger and help when he's in trouble, to hear a car coming down the street and his grandma say, "I love you." Is that such a terrible thing? You lied. That was kind of you. I stayed late at this therapist office today. And what? He's not. Why? There are websites on the internet. What? It's not fair what God has done. He lied. God gave me a hearing son. Then he took that son away from me. I want my son back. Maybe it's not lost. Maybe I can still find it. No. I don't hear anything anymore. Okay. If you have any questions, you can ask your teacher and he'll contact me and I can clear anything up. SigningsSavvy.com is great if you need to clean up little words here and there. Just make sure you're getting the correct meaning of the word. Okay? All right. Break a leg.